Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, straight from Tim Gray's parking garage, it's time for the Week Thus Far news. With the mayoral race in Winnipeg heating up, Mayor Sam Cates expressed disappointment with the candidates' platforms, stating, "I've seen stuff more humorous than late-night comedy TV." Well, we here at Late Night Comedy TV think we've been doing a pretty good job. But I guess you don't get Shaw TV in Arizona, huh? From all of us here at the Week Thus Far, there it is. I didn't say it. Manitoba's provincial government will be raising the legal drinking age, will not be raising the legal drinking age to 19, despite recommendations from pencil-pushing nerdlingers who don't even know what a Jaeger train is. Last week, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers competed in the infamous Banjo Bowl against our classic rival, the Saskatchewan Roughriders, and lost. Just a week after losing the Labor Day Classic to the exact same team. Here to comment is our urban affairs correspondent, Michael Bloomquist. Thank you, Michael. So, what are your thoughts on the whole Winnipeg-Saskatchewan rivalry?
Well, Dan, in no way can you classify what we have going on with Saskatchewan as a rivalry.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Pretty much in every way, Saskatchewan is better. We're a have-not province, their economy's booming. We have one major city, they have two. One of those cities rhymes with the word vagina. That is a ballsy move. That's a move that says, I'm fresh out of fucks and don't care what you think. Meanwhile, we drive around with friendly on our license plate, like a sad fat kid in second grade who desperately wants someone to talk to them.
Yeah, maybe we should move on, Mike. I think maybe,
we call it a rivalry.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. We play these games every year, and almost every year we lose. That's not a rivalry, Dan. That's an appointment. That would be like me saying I have a rivalry with my proctologist. I don't. Every year, he shoves his hand up my ass, and I take it. He's up there like a champ. I'm taking it like a chump. And it's not like I'm ever like, well, I guess he won this year. He wins every year, Dan. Every year, some super clever Winnipegger grabs a banjo and sings a song about how people from Saskatchewan are toothless and inbred. Well, not for nothing, but have the Bombers even tried boning their sisters? Because it seems to work for the Rough Riders.
I cannot speak to that. I really have no idea.
Dan,
Mike.
Let's stop setting ourselves up to lose and pick on someone our own size. My suggestion? A bag of peaches. Or perhaps some kind of underdeveloped child under the age of 3.
Why so young?
Because a 4-year-old will play at least as well as the Rough Riders. Maybe we could change the Bombers. Like let's get some lions or something.
Like BC Lions?
The actual lions, Dan. Actual lions mauling a bag of peaches in our brand new multi-million-dollar stadium. Let's bring some goddamn pride back to the peg. Figuratively and literally.
Well, thank you, Michael. Mike Bloomquist, everybody. Yeah. All right. On September 9th, Prime Minister Stephen Harper announced that one of the ships from the Sir John Franklin 1845 quest for the Northwest Passage has been found. Sadly, there were no survivors. Harper then put on a sailor's cap and refused to discuss anything his citizens might actually care about. A baby bear was caught playing on the 9th hole of a BC golf course dancing on a flag pin. Sources say the bear was just trying to make her way through college. A pharmacist in Cape Breton has pulled all soft drinks from his store, saying that he can't condone the sale of one of the top contributors to childhood obesity. But he still sells pills that kill babies. I had a feeling. A woman from Florida named Isis Martinez has written a petition to end the use of the acronym ISIS in the media. In response, New York resident and father of 3, Albert Qaeda, has stated, "Get over yourself, Martinez. I opened Al-Qaeda's Freedom Fry explosion on September 10th of 2001, and I'm still trucking." Colorado's Cheryl Ann Pfeiffer is accused of pointing a rifle at several children because an 11-year-old boy was playing the clarinet outside. Though I could take this instance to bring up America's controversial gun laws, I think the more important issue is, why is there such a severe lack of laws regulating public use of clarinet? In my opinion, this bastard cousin of the oboe poses a huge threat to our way of life and needs to be addressed. So, last week in Iowa, 2 women in their 90s were married after 71 years together. As they were pronounced wife and wife, the guest erupted in applause, which the Reverend used to mask her sensitive question to the newlyweds, "Can I watch?" John Ullman and Cody Hudson of Owasso, Oklahoma were arrested after being caught spraying deer urine over $2,500 worth of Walmart merchandise. The merchandise is now valued at $3,700 because now it only smells like deer urine. Otero County officials in southern New Mexico are considering relocating staff at a county government building due to a putrid smell that has been lingering since the building was opened in 2008. Officials say the origin of the scent is unclear and past efforts to remove the smell have gone unsuccessful. Please welcome Gary, an accountant who works in that building. Hello, Gary.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, hello. So, how long have you worked in the building?
Probably since about it opened back in 08.
All right. Have you noticed the smell the whole time?
Not really, Dan, but I lost my sense of smell when I was a kid sniffing crushed up Pez, so...
Well, lucky for you then.
Yeah, it is kind of lucky, especially like my coworkers, they tell me that it's worse near my office, so...
You have your own office?
Oh yeah, it's just me in there, but you know, I don't like to be all cooped up. I like to keep a friendly vibe, so, you know, open door policy, bowl of prunes on the desk, that type of thing.
So you don't really know what the smell is?
Can't say I do, Dan.
Okay. I think I know why they sent you over here, Gary.
Well, thanks for having me, Dan. I'll see you.
All right, yeah, sure. Gary the accountant, everybody. Yeah. All right. American Olive Gardens are now offering a never-ending pasta pass for $100, which will allow customers all-you-can-eat pasta, breadsticks, and soda for 7 weeks. Locally, restaurant chain Salisbury House is offering the Oh Sweet Jesus Make It Stop trough. For only $125, they will pour a glue-like mixture of unbleached flour and low-quality maple syrup directly down your throat for 5 weeks straight. Parents in New Zealand were not happy after finding penis-shaped gummies in a package of candy earlier this week. Even more upset were the gummy bears they were taken from. Thailand's new prime minister prepared himself for the new appointment by dousing himself in holy water and placing 3 Buddhist statues in his complex to destroy black magic. Prayut Chan-o-cha is the first prime minister to be overly superstitious, or is not the first prime minister. Our own Stephen Harper says he won't even take interest in Aboriginal issues because he's a Taurus. Really wish I'd said it all the way through. Prince William and the Duchess of Cambridge are going to have another baby, which is so typical of people living off of taxpayers' money. This will be the royal couple's second child. And if you don't, or that's only if you don't count Lord Edder Flipperhands, currently locked up in the London Tower. Yeah. Australia has raised its terror alert level from medium to high for the first time since 2003. This followed the UK raising their terror alert level from substantial to severe. No word yet if Canada will raise their alert level from "excuse me" to "hey, cool it, buddy." Okay. The Ebola virus is spreading rapidly in West Africa, with the death toll now over 2,400. Health officials believe the reason it is spreading so fast is because people have confused the virus with the popular online bowling game of the same name, which has a death toll of only 35. And in animal news, Sept, the cat of a German fashion designer named Karl Lagerfeld, will be launching its own makeup line in the new year. Sept is the first real animal to be involved in the makeup industry without having it shoved in their eyes. The world's largest dog was pronounced dead on September 11, 2014. Despite the sad news, noted children's author Norman Bridwell is enthusiastic about reimagining an old favorite. And finally, 17 disoriented goats walked into a train station in Spain last week, and thankfully a passerby was able to show them which train went to the business district. And that's the news, everybody. We made it. We made it! And we'll be right back with Pat Thornton.